What's up, everyone? I'm back. I was gonna put it on my visor here, but things broke. It's okay. Put it back where I originally had it yesterday, sitting on the dash. And you guys want to see a little sneak peek? Here, look, see? Dirty. Gotta clean it. I know. Got to take my son in to see a doctor tomorrow. He's complaining about his throwing arm, and I'm like, it's probably just because, you're new at this, and it's possible. But the last time he complained about his arm, it was last year, and he got tackled once. He didn't get tackled at all this year, so that's why I was kind of worried about it. And but last year he got tackled once and then his arm broke. So, when he says, yeah, it hurts, I'm going to make an appointment so he can get seen. I mean, he's already been seen anyways. So, the cool thing is they already have previous x-rays and they kind of know his growth already since he's been baby. So, that's awesome. Today is my Friday. So I've got to, oh man, I think I just knocked out a lot of my stuff. I gotta make sure today I don't push it too hard because I have to take my son to the doctor. I don't want to fall asleep while I'm sitting there. So they tell you, hey, everyone go 110%. I think I go more than 110%, but on these days when I know I actually have to do something after work, I mean, I even know that I'm probably going to be staying up for most of the day anyways. Yeah, so it might not be great, but it is what it is, and I hope when my kids get older, I was thinking about this earlier, I hope when my kids get older, and they have to be the adult, like my oldest is now. Like, he even told me, he's like, I hate being an adult because of the responsibilities and the things you have to do every day. And I'm like, yeah, that's why, when you're living with your mom and dad, you have all those luxuries. Like, if you wanted to before you moved out, I mean, because I'm stupid, I didn't do it, but if you wanted to before you moved out, you could go work a job of 40 hours a week, come home, stay home, and not move out. Like, yeah, help your parents out with bills, but you're not having to pay for everything yourself, right? So that's the cool thing. That's a benefit. Like, that helps you to be able to build capital, to be able to do something with it. Heck, you might even stay home for the next 10 years. Save up enough money to buy a house. Like, really, buy a house. You can buy a car on the way too for 10 years. That's a lot. I mean, imagine saving I don't know, $500 a paycheck. Seriously, a paycheck. Even if you get paid like $700, right? Say you're saving $500 a paycheck. You can live off $200, right? Or whatever. Even if at most case $300. So for 10 months, that's already $3,000, right? That's a lot of money already. You could already buy a used car that's decent and that'll last you for a while. But yeah, I mean, it's money adds up. I don't have the luxuries of doing all that, but it's okay. I'm totally okay with it. I know that I have kids. I have things I have to do. I'm trying to help, not just go to work and bring money home to pay someone to get more richer, and they get to spend all the money because they're the owners, right? Like that's just how it works. Like, I'm paying them to live in their place, even though they've never lived there before. They just bought it and just re-rented it, I guess. Anyways, so I don't do that. I go to work to help my kids have a better life, to also allow them to have the tools that they need to be the person that they want to be when they grow up. So like my 13-year-old and my 15-year-old right now, like they're both into sports. I mean, all my kids have been in sports, but just saying, like, they're into sports. So like if they wanted to do anything with sports, even if it wasn't, being able to play with a pro sports team or an amateur team, but the other aspects of it, like learning the sport, the play calling, why you do this, why you do that, like learning that, you could be a coach, an assistant, you can be someone else that has something to do with the sport that you like. So the tools that I give them is the internet, the phone, the computer. They have all of these. I have an Alexa. Sorry if you're listening to that out loud. I have an Alexa. So like, that is a tool, a source of information, something my kids can look up to or look for instead of just always wondering, like, man, why do crawfish taste so good? Then you know why? Because someone just cooked it, right? Whatever. Anyways, I do that to give them tools so when they get older, they have more chances than I do, right? I think that's the name of the game, right? I tried to, even if my kids, because I know that they have their own personalities. It doesn't matter if they're good or bad, as long as it's not like really, really bad things. I'm not taking everything away from them, right? Because they still need those tools. For me, at least, that's what I see. They still need the tools to enrich their own lives, and I can't take away that. I don't want to say it's a lifeline, but it is. But it's going to be second nature. I mean, I'm telling you, like in the future generations, it's going to be like everyone's doing it anyways. I mean, we're almost at that point right now, but you just don't see it. But it is almost there. Pretty soon, it'll be everywhere, and anyone can see it at any time. That's just life. It's going to be awesome. I can't wait for the day to be able to maybe like turn into a robot or have a phone screen come out of my arm, or just a projector from just a little tube right there in my arm. Boom, it comes right out. I can see it, or however it's going to be. I just want to be able to be there, hopefully alive at that time, and not super old and decrepit. I don't want to be that way. I want to live forever, but I do want to see everything come to fruition, like how everyone else says. Not everyone, but people that talk about the future. I want to know what kind of things actually came true or not. That's why I want to live forever. I want to know the possibilities that we can come up with, because I know most of it is in our dreams or daydreams or imaginations or whatever it is, but I know a lot of it can come true because we can fly, right? We can't yet, but we can fly with airplanes. So drones can fly. Drones are a thing. Like it only used to be like a government thing, back in the day. So now it's not, and it's personal. Like everyone can have one if they wanted to. Like it's just things are coming. But yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna get going here. Finish up my drink. Do some more stretches. I am pretty awake, but it feels like I'm not getting a lot of sleep, and I think it's probably because I'm like taking off my CPAP machine while I'm sleeping. Yes, I use one, but I think I'm supposed to be getting a new mask that's supposed to help with that, so I can lay on my side and still use it, because that was most of my issue. So I got one ordered. I don't know when it's coming. It could be like 3 to 4 weeks for all I know. But yeah. Anyways, I'll talk to you later.